In this video, I'm going to make a 9-step warm color string and a 9-step cool color string. Use a pencil to mark the color terms. For the warm color string, I will use cadmium yellow light, cadmium red light, and magenta. Mark each color term in the order of 1, 5, and 9 positions. The color for the cool color string include permanent green light, ultramarine blue, and violet. First, I'll mix the warm color string. Squeeze all 3 tube colors onto the palette, spacing them apart in reference to the 1, 5, and 9 positions. Use a clean, damp brush. Paint the 3 tube colors next to the color terms written in the grids. I'm painting the cadmium yellow light. Clean and dry the brush before painting the next color. Now painting cadmium red light. Use a clean and damp brush to paint the 3rd tube color, magenta. Now I'm going to mix yellow and red to create a range of hues. I started with a nearly equal amount of yellow and red. The tube color red has much stronger tinting strength than yellow. I add more yellow to the mixture. Notice the hue shifted to a bright orange. Pick 1/3 of the bright orange to mix with the red and 1/3 to mix with the yellow. While mixing, I'm assessing the hue. It looks too close to the bright orange, so I add more yellow to change the hue more yellowish and lighter. Now I'm mixing the hue between the bright orange and the red. It's more like a reddish orange. Next, mix the hues between red and magenta. Cadmium red light is a bright orangish red, and magenta is a purplish red. While mixing, I watch the change of the hue carefully and then decide to add more red or magenta. I made 3 mixtures that have a gradual shift in hue between the cadmium red light and magenta. Now ready to paint the color. Use a clean, damp brush. If the bristle of your brush is dry, dip it in the water and dry off the water on the paper towel before dip the brush into paint. Wipe clean the brush before painting the next color. After finishing the warm color string, rinse the brush thoroughly in water. Wash off all the acrylic paint. If the acrylic paint dries on brush, it can ruin the bristle. Next, paint the cool color string. First, paint number 1, permanent green light, and then number 5, ultramarine blue, Then number 9, violet. Clean the brush thoroughly after painting. Then use a palette knife to mix the permanent green light with ultramarine blue, and then ultramarine blue with violet. Ultramarine blue and violet both are very dark color. Notice the subtle change in hue while mixing. Paint each mixed color into the grid. The cool color string includes colors range from green, blue to violet. The warm color string includes colors range from yellow, red to magenta. Last important step, clean the brush in water thoroughly.